everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tina here. Today's video is going to be something different. In fact, my next series of videos are going to be something different. And that is because this December, I was miserable. I realized something this December as I missed a day of work so I could come home or stay home to bake Christmas cookies, only to have Casey come home after school and tell me, "Oh, you baked the cookies without me?" And as I was running around like a crazy person all month trying to get things done and stay on top of everything, I realized that I'm not living my life. My life is living me. I didn't enjoy the month of December. I didn't enjoy the holidays. I survived them. And that's all I did. And I barely survived the holidays. And I know I'm not the only one. I have lunch with my coworkers and we talk before school in the morning and we, talk through Facebook and social media after school. I was not the only working mom this December who was truly about to lose her mind. We were all exhausted. We were all mentally and physically and emotionally drained. And now, part of that was my fault. I freely admit I put extra burdens on myself this December. I tried to do Vlogmas and vlog every single day of December. And I kind of sort of did it. I fell apart at the very end. But up until like December 20th, I was doing my daily Vlogmas. And so I was working pretty much 2 full jobs. But I was keeping up with someone else. And I know you're always told in life, don't keep up with the Joneses. And in the past, I didn't do Vlogmas as a vlogger. And my excuse was, well, most vloggers, vlogging is their job. They don't have a day job and vlogging. So that's why last Christmas I didn't do Vlogmas and I didn't feel guilty at all. But this year, and I'm not knocking Bridget, I love Bridget. But Bridget from the Letter Classroom, she has 2 kids. I have 2 kids. She has a full-time teaching gig. I have a full-time teaching gig. And she did Vlogmas this December. And it's like, oh wow, okay, if she can do Vlogmas, then I guess I can do Vlogmas too. We're living basically the same kind of a life, so I don't want to be a slacker. I better do Vlogmas. And so I put this extra burden on myself to, instead of put out, 2 videos a week, I was suddenly putting out 6 to 7 videos a week on top of everything else. So a big part of my December meltdown was pressure I put on myself. But I also know another big part of the December meltdown this year, not just for me, but for a lot of people, was the way the calendar fell. Because Christmas Eve was a Saturday and Christmas Day was a Sunday, it made it very easy for most employers to work their teachers right up to the 22nd or 23rd of December and not miss time. So if you are a working mom and you have presents to buy and things to wrap and food to cook, wow, you had no time to do it this month. But then, so all these thoughts were going through my mind of why I was exhausted this December. I basically came down sick right at Thanksgiving, and I kind of stayed sick the entire month of December. And a big part of that was stress. I was too exhausted. I wasn't taking care of myself. My anxiety was through the roof. My body was never able to actually get over the cold that I caught back in at the end of Thanksgiving. In fact, I still have that same cough today. But then I also remembered last December, because I did some vlogging last December, and I remembered at the end of December last year, I was on the verge of quitting YouTube altogether. In fact, I went like about a good 7 weeks before I posted my next video back in, was it February, or actually might have been later than, I can't remember the exact dates, but I do know last year, December, I went a very long stretch without vlogging at all. And it was a big part of it was because I was worn out last December. So I am not living my life. I am going through the motions of living. And I don't want to say I'm not happy. I am happy. I have a beautiful home. I have 2 beautiful children. I have a wonderful husband. I am doing the job profession of my choice. I enjoy vlogging. I don't want to give this up. So there's many things in my life that I absolutely love and adore. Yet there's all this static. There's all this background stuff that is somehow managing to wear me down. Wear me down to the point where I find that there are days I'm no longer able to truly enjoy the most important things in my life. And so this January, I am on a mission. And I don't want to call it Project Happiness. It's going to be a project, but I haven't yet quite figured out the terms. But basically, I think the theme for me for the month of January is just less. My New Year's resolutions, which I haven't actually written down yet, I haven't quite figured them out yet, but I am going to have some resolutions. But I do know that, they tell you should pick a word, and that this word should be your theme. Well, my theme for the month of January is definitely going to be less. Somehow I want to find a way to live more while having and doing less. There is a balance to be found out there. Somewhere there is this mysterious, mythical thing called work-life balance. I don't have it. I am out of balance. I am out of balance to the point where it's affecting my health. And so this January, and I'm not even waiting for January, today's December 27th, I'm starting now. I want to find this amazing thing called balance. I need it. I have to find it. My health is requiring it. One of the side effects of rheumatoid arthritis, my RA is actually very well managed. The pain aspect and the swelling aspect of my rheumatoid arthritis is very well managed. I have great doctors, I have great medicine, and it's very odd for me to have a flare-up of swelling and pain. But one of the side effects of RA is chronic fatigue syndrome. And that is one that I find I'm still battling. I'm still battling the chronic fatigue. Another part, there are other side effects of the RA that I'm still, these side effects are getting me down. And one of the reasons that these side effects are flaring up is because I'm not really taking care of myself. So, yes, Project Me might actually be the best title I can think of for this project. And I know somehow Project Me requires me to do and have less, to get more organization, to remove things from my world that are toxic for me. And so I am inviting you to join me on this challenge. I highly recommend right now you get a notebook. And now this happens to be an Erin Condren one. I'm not telling you. In fact, part of Project Less is to stop spending money. And I know that's really unusual for a vlogger to tell you to stop spending money, because most vloggers are making their living by telling you that these are great products, and to make your life happier, you need to spend your money and buy these products. I'm not telling you that. I am telling you, stop spending money. Odds are right now, today, with the exception of a few items missing from the refrigerator, you probably have everything you need. In fact, you probably have more than you need. In fact, you probably have so much stuff in your house right now that you can't actually find the things that you do need because you're drowning in stuff. All right? And that's not a criticism. That's an admission of guilt. I'm there with you. So, but one of the first things I've done for this project is I took out a notebook and I started making a list. And these aren't New Year's resolutions because this has nothing to do with New Year's. This has to do with me, taking care of me. Because I am genuinely not happy. And it's not because I don't have happy things in my life. It's because there's so much noise in my life that I can't find the time to truly be happy. And I want to be happy. I want to eliminate this noise. And so my first challenge for me today, and if you want to partake in this challenge, I'm inviting you to join me because you know what? I read your comments, and one of the biggest questions I get from you guys is, how do you manage that home life balance? And I've said in many videos, I don't have it. I don't have it. I need it. I want it. I want to have it. So my first challenge for you guys today, and for myself, I'm going to do this today myself, is to eliminate all temptation. Right now, my email is filled, not with spam, although I do have that too, but with websites I have subscribed to. Because you have to subscribe now to every company's website to see their sales and to get their coupons and to get their promotions. And back in like October, November, I signed up to a lot of them. I really, really did. In fact, I wrote a list somewhere and I don't know where I put that list. But so my job today is to unsubscribe from probably 100 websites. I don't want your email. I don't want to know about your sale. I don't want to receive your promotional coupon. Back in like February, I didn't do a capsule wardrobe. I love the concept of capsule wardrobes, but I'll be honest, I can't live with a single capsule wardrobe. But I do have two. My closet is made up of 2 capsule wardrobes, and I love it. And a lot of that came from the Madame Chic books, Jennifer L. Scott and her 10-item wardrobe. I love the concept. And so back in April and March and February, I did a ton of purging from my closet. Anything that hadn't been worn in 6 months, it was gone. Just gone. I don't need you. And then I made a list of things that I truly wanted to have in my closet. And one by one, I bought the items on that list. There's still one object on that list that has yet to be purchased. The perfect trench coat. I have not bought it yet. It's been almost a year, and I want a trench coat. I want one very, very badly. But it has to be the perfect one. I'm not paying $300 for a trench coat. And unfortunately, so far, many of the ones I have liked have been in that $300 range. I'm not paying $300 for a trench coat. I'm willing to pay up to about $125 for that perfect trench coat, but I haven't found it yet. And there have been lots of them. I could have bought a trench coat 9 months ago, but it isn't the one. And I'm willing to wait for the one. I really, really am. So instead of buying a trench coat that's just, meh, it's okay. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm willing to buy the one. And so I find that's probably going to be true with most of the items in my house. Right now, I will be honest, I love a sale. 60% off? Really? Everything 60% off? Oh, I better get down there. And you know what I'm doing? I'm buying stuff I don't need. I'm buying it just because it's on sale. Not because that item is truly sparking joy, to steal a term from Marie Kondo. Not because that item is bringing me true happiness, to borrow from Hygge, but because it was 60% off. It was a great sale. But did I need it in the first place? And odds are, no. I did not need that item. I just bought it because it was on sale. And I know I'm not the only one. We all do that. So today, unsubscribe from every email that comes from a retailer. That's what I'm doing today. They're all going. Every single one of them. Even Erin Condren. You guys know I love Erin Condren. I adore Erin Condren. I love every product she makes. I live for her sales. But at the moment, my house is full of Erin Condren products. So much so, I have Erin Condren products I don't even use. They're just sitting in my house taking up space. They've become clutter. And clutter is going to be part of this project. Clutter has got to go. Clutter is not today's project though. Today's project is digital noise, electronic noise, electronic temptation. So that is my today's challenge. So today I will be subscribing from all sales emails. This whole month of January, when I bring in the mail from my house, I will not come through the front door with the mail. I will be coming in through the garage. And before I enter my home, all sales papers, sales catalogs will be going into the recycling bin and not even entering my house. They're gone. I'm eliminating the temptation because it's January. And unless there's an item you actually need to have, everything's on sale. They want you to buy more. Don't. Dump those sales papers and those catalogs into the bin before you even enter your home. Excuse me. The next thing I'm going to tell you to do right now is to return unwanted gifts. All right? And most of you this Christmas probably got one or two items that you didn't want, or maybe it is something you asked for, but now that you've got it, you realized, you know, I asked for this, but it's really not what I wanted, or it's not what I thought it would be. Return those gifts, but don't spend the money. Hold on to that money, or hold on to that gift card that the store is going to give you in exchange for the gifts you're returning. Put that money or that gift card away. Put it in an envelope, and write on that envelope, saved for when I know what the heck I want. Because right now, because everything's on sale, it would be so easy for you to return this item, this gift, and the store gives you $50, and you walk around that store and you waste that $50 on junk. Just because the junk in the store right now is on sale. Don't buy junk just because it's on sale. Tuck that money away. Save it for that rainy day. Save it for that day when it finally appears. That perfect trench coat. There it is. After a year of searching, you found the perfect trench coat. Now you're going to use that money to pay for that truly wanted item. And you're not going to be filling your house with junk. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here today, and please share with me in the comments, what do you think of this Project Me that I've got going, or what do you want to call it, Project Life, or Project Get Organized, or Project Help. I'm drowning in stuff and noise and static and I don't know. Anyway, I'm dying to hear your comments on this challenge that I'm issuing everyone. I'm dying to hear how you survived your December. Was your December wonderful, happy, and joyful, or did you just survive the holidays like I did? If you have work-life balance, please share the secrets with me, because I'm dying to know. I really, really am dying to know, what do you do to have work-life balance? And I know I'm not the only one struggling with this, because as I've said before, probably the number one question I get on my YouTube channel is, how do you maintain home life work balance? I don't have it. I am in the trenches with you guys. I'm struggling just like you are. But I do know something's got to change. Something's got to give, because my health is not what it should be. You know, at this point, I just really, really, really want to be a healthy person. And I know somehow having that work-life balance, living a more fulfilling life with less of everything, is somehow going to get me there. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to join this challenge and, you know, follow along with it, be sure to click the subscribe button down below. And if you think that this video is something that's the message in this video is worthwhile, be sure to give it a thumbs up, because when you guys give a video a thumbs up, YouTube shares it with a wider audience, because I kind of want this message to go out to a lot of people. I really do. We're all struggling. We all need to make changes. And again, I don't have all the answers. Please don't think that I'm this perfect guru with all the answers. Trust me, I don't have the answers. Part of this project, part of this challenge is me searching for the answers. So let's search for them together. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later.